Chapter 1. Introducing the New World Order. The New World Order, a topic that has ignited both fascination and skepticism. Picture this, a grand design orchestrated by 179 nations under the cryptic title The Agenda for the 21st Century. It sounds like a scene from a sci-fi thriller, right? But, oh, it's real. Back in 1992, leaders and representatives from across the globe gathered for a clandestine meeting under the banner of the United Nations. Their mission? Crafting a blueprint for a brave new world. That's what they called it. Chapter 2. Unmasking the Blueprint, a one-world government. So, what's this grand plan all about, you ask? The aim of the New World Order, codenamed Agenda 21, is to knit our world into a single fabric under the banner of a one-world government. Yes, you heard that right, a world governed by a singular, all-encompassing entity. Now you might be thinking, is this for real? Well, the truth is that facts are facts. The seeds of this audacious scheme were planted decades ago, and they've been growing beneath the surface ever since. Chapter 3. The puppeteers, who's pulling the strings. But wait, who are the masterminds behind this global puppet show? Imagine a puppeteer orchestrating every move on a global stage. That's the aim of the New World Order, a central unit wielding total control. Think about it, a singular authority dictating the course of nations, economies, and even our very thoughts. It's like a plot from a blockbuster movie, except it's the climax that is unfolding before our very eyes. This story of mystery and secrecy goes beyond the norm. The power players pulling the strings come from various walks of life, politicians, financial moguls, and influential organizations. Their goal, you ask? To consolidate power and control on an unprecedented scale. But why? Some say it's about ensuring global stability, while others raise eyebrows at the potential loss of individual freedoms. Chapter 4. The totalitarian web, control at what cost? It is a control plan for all land, all water, all minerals, all plants, all animals, all construction, all means of production, all food, all energy, all information, and all that you can think of, including all the human beings in the world. Now you might wonder, what's the catch? What's the price we'd pay for this order in the new world? As we venture into the heart of this tantalizing conspiracy, we stumble upon a chilling truth. The New World Order envisions a world where individual freedoms may take a back seat. Imagine a world where your every move is monitored, your thoughts are potentially influenced, and your autonomy gradually erodes. It's a breathtakingly dystopian notion that prompts us to ask, are we willing to trade our freedoms for the illusion of safety and control? Chapter 5. Separating fact from fiction, the skeptic's perspective. Before we reach our conclusion, let's give the skeptics a fair chance to chime in. Expert 1. While there are indeed discussions about global governance, the notion of a singular world government remains speculative at best. Skeptic 1. It's easy to get sucked into sensationalism, but we must critically evaluate the evidence before jumping to conclusions. Chapter 6. Project Bluebeam Conspiracy. Project Bluebeam is a controversial conspiracy theory that has sparked discussions and debates in various circles. It posits a far-reaching scheme wherein advanced technology, such as holographic projections and mind control, would be employed to manipulate and deceive the global population. The ultimate aim, according to supporters of this theory, is to facilitate the establishment of a new world order, a concept that envisions a single, authoritarian global governance structure. While intriguing, it's crucial to approach these ideas with skepticism and reliance on credible sources, as concrete evidence for such claims is notably absent. The alleged components of Project Bluebeam. According to the supporters of Project Bluebeam, the plan involves 4 distinct steps. Engineered natural disasters. The theory suggests that powerful groups could use technology to simulate natural disasters, such as earthquakes or tsunamis, in order to create a sense of global chaos and vulnerability. Holographic deceptions. Advanced holographic technology would allegedly be deployed to create realistic illusions in the sky, including religious figures, UFOs, or even a simulated alien invasion. The intention is to manipulate public perception and elicit widespread fear and awe. Mind control through telepathy. Another claim is that mind control technology could be used to transmit thoughts and beliefs directly into people's minds, thus influencing their opinions and behaviors on a massive scale. Simulated second coming. This step suggests that a grand spectacle, like a simulated return of a messianic figure, could be orchestrated to unite various religious groups under a single controlled belief system. Central to the Project Bluebeam theory is its alleged connection to the New World Order concept. Proponents argue that by creating worldwide chaos, manipulating perceptions, and controlling minds, a select group of elites could pave the way for the establishment of a single global government. This New World Order would exert unprecedented control over every aspect of society, erasing national boundaries and individual freedoms. Though proponents have a lot to say, Project Bluebeam stands in the spotlight of critical examination and a lack of credible evidence. Skeptics point out that the technology required for such an elaborate scheme would be extremely complex and costly, raising questions about its feasibility.
Chapter 7.
The verdict: to believe or not to believe. The plan isn't about creating new means of sustainable resources or recycling, but rather moving the population to concentrated city centers and clearing them out of rural areas. Now, if this is the gist of the plan, then we believe it will be difficult to achieve until all the systems in the world are in harmony and sync. A great hustle awaits. As we draw closer to the conclusion of our journey through the New World Order's shadows, the big question remains: to believe or not to believe? The New World Order will always be the term that echoes through history and whispers in the corridors of power. Until next time, remember that the truth, much like the world itself, is never as simple as it seems. This is your host, signing off.